This is about the Sri Lanka's present expressway network, which is called freeways in USA or which is called motorway in UK. So it's a toll road where you have to pay and go. However, now if you look at the current expressways in Sri Lanka, Ruwanpur Expressway, which is now under implementation from Colombo to Ratnapura in Sabaragamuwa province, or the Southern Expressway, which is going to southern province through the western province, or the Colombo Circular Expressway, which is around the capital city and the suburbs of Colombo, and the Airport Expressway. All these expressways are located based on ethnicity. Expressways should not be based on ethnicity but according to the volume of trade and the amount of business it generates. Then only the Sri Lanka can develop its gross domestic production. Now, volume of trade, volume of business, how much activities are going on, these are the considerations that must be made when building an expressway. Especially, we know that in Jaffna there are a lot of business activities and trading activities, and also in the eastern province there are a lot of business activities and trading activities. So, if there has to be expressway connecting Jaffna, northern province, to Colombo, and also the eastern province, Ampara, Batticaloa, Trincomalee areas to Colombo city, then only Sri Lanka will be able to develop its GDP, gross domestic production, and the gross domestic production per capita within a short period of time that can help Sri Lanka to develop its economic growth rate to at least about 10% per year, so that we can achieve the status of a medium uh, economy according to World Bank rankings. So, unfortunately, now the expressways built in Sri Lanka are all based on ethnicity. Like expressway, if you take the Southern Expressway, it is exclusively going through the areas where Sinhala people are living. If you take the Rwanpur Expressway, which is proposed by the government, previous government and this government is implementing that, that is also exclusively going through the areas where Sinhala people living. And and Colombo Circular Expressway also is going through the areas where Sinhala people are living, and the airport expressway is actually for a purpose, to make sure that the people can travel from airport to Colombo and Colombo to airport. That is also going through Sinhala people area. But practically, we know Jaffna people, they if they want to go to Europe, they can't use the Jaffna International Airport. They have to come to Colombo. So or they can use the Japan International Airport, go to India, and then go to European or Canada, those countries. But more than that, there can be more help, more support to the GDP, just domestic production. If they can be brought to Colombo, from Colombo they can take a flight. For that, there has to be an expressway to Jaffna, and also the eastern province where the Muslims and Tamils and Sinhala all live. The Muslim community go take part in pilgrimage to Mecca and Hajj pilgrimage. So it's very difficult for the Muslim community in the eastern province to come to Colombo at the moment, uh, because it's a very difficult path that they had to take. So there has to be a expressway connecting the eastern province to the Colombo as well.